Everybody can't transition as smoothly as Dej Loaf did. Dej Loaf came in, let a nigga try me, and I'ma kill him. Now she does what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? And this is, as I told y'all, this is the only way to, like, this is the easiest way into, if you're trying to touch the pop charts, you have to come in through the dirty door. The dirty door is this trap rap shit. It's the easiest door to get in, but you have to slum it. You have to act like you're retarded. Act like, you know what I'm saying? But you can fake it till you make it, because the dirty door has no one guarding it that says, hey, all right, let me make sure that you straight. Hip hop used to have a bouncer at the door to where they used to, you know what I'm saying, do a real good freestyle and make sure you used to have a certain type of knock. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo, open the door. Oh, come on in. Door. It's open already. It's open, nigga. Shut up, that me, y'all. Shut up. That me.
Ways to go. I got moves to make, homie, but I stay in the flow. See, I just do what I say I'ma do. No, my movement ain't faded. You could assume I'm just doing what's great. I'm the truth, cause I'm live. And they know when this moment is my time. Cause I rise, yes, I got it all in the palm of your hand. Look at it, right here. I guess I do. Come on, go. Oh, you better step right. Lord, you got to have me. Yeah, so tight, huh? Got to clean.
Welcome back to the Big Facts Podcast. I am Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation, and this is gotta get that teal back in too. If you do not have your Are You Serious t-shirt, you already know. PayPal.me/RUSerious10. Remember, that is not the PayPal that you go to donate. That PayPal is in the description box. It's PayPal.me/Aaron337. Glokknine arrested. His bond like $5,000 or shit like that, but fuck all that. Glokknine just got arrested for grand theft auto, which could be anything from a motherfucker calling and saying, you know what I'm saying, oh, this motherfucker got my car, you riding in a whole car, whatever like that, but it's like, why in the fuck you just got $2 million? But that just go to show you, like, that motherfucker ain't get paid no fucking $2 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sean Cotton damn near, you know what I'm saying, bust his ass out too. Almost goddamn let the folks know how much he really got paid. Motherfucker probably got paid $200,000, to be honest. But any professional veteran in the game would tell the people that this flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna know how much you got fucking paid. Tell them you got $2 million. We'll tell them you got $2 million. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna look at you as a rich nigga. Now you can wear fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's like, if Drake comes out, this the whole thing between a motherfucker wearing Mitchell and Ness and motherfucker wearing, you know what I'm saying, a Big Facts Podcast hat, 24 karat hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as if you have money, you can wear whatever the fuck you want to. This is why the white boys can come out with sandals and tore up jeans and t-shirts, because they driving in fucking Ferraris and shit like that in high school. You know they have money. They don't have to show it like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you broke, you have to compensate. So this is why you got niggas with Jordans and Robin jeans riding the fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm compensating for something. So that's one of the pros of you don't want to tell the people that you got paid an average deal. But like I said, I don't see Cash Money giving this Kodak Black offspring $2 million fucking dollars. It's just it is, and obviously they've been in business long enough to understand the lifetime of an artist is only so long. They know that Glokknine is not here to stay. The people that are here to stay are people who innovate. You know what I'm saying? Who they started the wave. They didn't ride it. You're not gonna ride a wave for fucking 12 years. You're not gonna have a legacy like Wayne, Kanye, Jay-Z, T.I. You know what I'm saying? These people have legacies, long careers that, you know what I'm saying, just continue to go. Birdman, Glokknine is not that type of artist. And they've seen it enough to it. Like, repetition is the father of learning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's something else. He got hit with Grand Theft Auto, possession of a gun by delinquent, whatever the fuck that means. But he already got gun charges. He already got, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no new jack to this fucking system. Well, as Tekashi 6ix9ine, the only charges priors that he has is a sexual offender. You know what I'm saying? He's a sexual offender. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he doesn't have any violent crime, no drug charge and shit like that. He was a motherfucker that fucked with kids, not a motherfucker that was actually a threat to society. You have to understand that the judicial system, I always say that word wrong, the judicial system does not see pedophiles and sexual offenders as a problem. They see that as a sickness, no different than how if you get caught with crack, you're a criminal. They criminalize that shit, but getting caught with pills mean it's an opioid crisis. And it wasn't an opioid crisis until they saw that the white motherfuckers was getting fucked up on it. It's not an issue until, you know what I'm saying, the white folks get fucked up on it. It's the same situation. You know what I'm saying? By the numbers, white people are more prone to be pedophiles and sexual predators than black people. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get out for fucking with a kid in a matter of months, where if you get caught with weed and a gun, you're gonna do 5 before we even talk about anything else. You got 5 years before we even open a book up. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get 5, and that's the whole. This one, I'm talking about what's going on. I'm talking about what's going on. Yes, I'm a felon and I have a weapon, but this motherfucker, this is second time being hit for fucking with little 12-year-olds. Priests, however you want to rock. This motherfucker right here that got hit for fucking with a child in real life. Fucking with a child, not touching, but even touching, molesting a fucking child. And he got a 13-month setup in a program around this bitch. But I'm a felon, I got a weapon, I gotta do 5 years before we even talk about my other charges. I'm gonna have to come back, you know what I'm saying, from prison to go to court for this weed case that I got while I had this gun. But I'm gonna do this 5. I'm gonna do that while I'm doing a 5. I don't want to get on that shit because that's something that I'm telling you, dog. That sex offender shit, I'm trying to tell you, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the safety of the public. It is further more evident that they just want a nigga in jail to be making license plates and American flags for free, man. And the fucked up part about it is, if a nigga get that kind of job in jail, nigga be happy as fuck. Like, oh yeah, I got a job, nigga. Shit, yeah, I ain't gotta be in the dorm all day. Fuck that shit. I got me a job, nigga. Smoke cigarettes all day. A nigga be happy to have a job where he can leave the motherfucking barracks and leave the dorm. Nigga get out the block 8 hours, I'm straight. I got me a good job. That's a nigga. That's the job that pay about 50 cents a day in jail. 50 cents an hour in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's a good job. That's how our mind thinks. So the majority of white people, the majority of sex offenders are white. You get out, no problem. The majority of niggas that won't force you to do anything, but you know, niggas will rob and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't force you to buy the dope from them. But you'll ban me up for that. But you set up these sting operations to get these fucking sex offenders and you let them out on their own reconnaissance. You gave him a signature bond. He was just at this house to fuck a kid. You got the proof. And this is why this is such a serious situation, because these are the issues that we should be screaming about. This is what we should come together about. This is what we should come together and talk about and scream about. Like, hey man, look what the fuck they doing around this bitch. But instead of that, niggas, we can't get together without there being a situation like this one. Because they've made it to where the majority of niggas are a Glokknine. You know what I'm saying? I spoke on this before. Obviously, I told y'all that this is what we're going to take place. Not just with Glokknine, but I told you the dangers of being an artist. The rap trap will get you up. If the police didn't get Glokknine, some niggas was going to get him. Glokknine is in fucked up trouble because the rap trap has encompassed him also. You get this $2 million deal, $200,000 deal, and now the niggas from your hometown is hollering, fuck you, you can't come back home. That probably came from what? You not want to do a feature with them, you not want to do this with them, not want to do that with them. But them niggas was probably above you in the city. Glokknine was probably a broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? Walking around and shit like that. Niggas laughing at him. And them same niggas that saying you can't come back around this bitch is niggas who actually was on top in the city. But what happens is, in the nigga mind, if you get ahead of me, then you have just disrespected me. You getting ahead of me in anything means that you have directly just disrespected me in front of everybody. That is the nigga diaspora. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't give a fuck about you. No beef. As you're walking around the city with the same old Jordan Retro 5s. The white and red ones. Niggas don't give a fuck about you. Fuck that. No, niggas don't even look at you. You can tell niggas you rapping, niggas just laugh, fuck that nigga. You couldn't even ask them niggas for a feature. But now that you owe them niggas a motherfucking, if you don't put them on to where they can get above you, then you've just disrespected them. And that's the mind of a nigga. If there was beef with a nigga, why wasn't it beef with this nigga before the motherfucking shit dropped? And this is because that's just, but you know, that's beside the point. But I'm telling you what's going on. For everybody that's trying to do something, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get up the ladder, please understand that this shit ain't no different. This story plays out every time. It's not gonna change. Because the powers that be have this shit so goddamn sold up to where by the time you 12 years old, you'll be indoctrinated, immersed, and be a full-blooded hating ass nigga. While telling niggas, fuck them hating ass niggas. They'll have you that fucking blind. You have zero self-awareness, not understanding that you're jealous of every nigga that comes through. But that's, by now, it's a natural feeling. You know what I'm saying? You've been taught to take your jealousy as a natural emotion. Not as a female emotion, but a natural emotion. It's natural now for you to look at niggas who have shit as the enemy instead of attempting to reach out to, and not even just reaching out to them, because just because you reach out to a nigga doesn't mean a nigga gotta reach back. If you have not shown a nigga no love, a nigga does not owe Florida or Baldwin County no motherfucking shit. Dog, don't get me started. Don't get me started. But let's get down to the rap trap. As far as the rap trap goes, what happens is you get on, you become successful, and now niggas hate natural shit. Now you have to protect yourself, because if you don't protect yourself, you'll end up like Chief Keef and having to call the police on niggas. You'll end up like Tekashi 6ix9ine and have to have federal assistance. To it now, you telling the fucking FBI that you'll help them out if they keep you safe. And then they put all this shit on top of you to where like, we're gonna make it look like you're in the investigation and all this shit like this. This motherfucker is Agent Daniel fucking Hernandez. Detective. And I can't, and it's fucking ridiculous to me, my nigga. That nigga Russ too, man. I'm gonna tell you about that nigga Russ, man. Russ? That his name? Russ? That motherfucker look like a goddamn police, man. Real talk. Well, I'm gonna hold back on that, but that nigga like the fucking police. But here go Glokknine. You got niggas hating and shit like that. You already know what I'm saying. Your criminal record already up there. You can't have no fucking firearm. But the good thing about that is it's a firearm, possession of firearm by delinquent juvenile. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I don't think that he a felon. It didn't say no firearm by possession of firearm by a felon, because it's over with at that point. So he might be able to get out that shit, but it's like, even then what? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same thing with the same Kodak Black story. It's the same story. You're gonna have to have fire with you. You got on, you was broke, you finally got money, now niggas hate. Now you have to protect yourself. If you walk around with security all day long, that's a bitch ass nigga. Everybody can't transition as smoothly as Dej Loaf did. Dej Loaf came in, let a nigga try me, and I'ma kill him. Now she does what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? And this is, as I told y'all, this is the only way to, like, this is the easiest way into, if you're trying to touch the pop charts, you have to come in through the dirty door. The dirty door is this trap rap shit. It's the easiest door to get in, but you have to slum it. You have to act like you're retarded. Act like, you know what I'm saying? But you can fake it till you make it, because the dirty door has no one guarding it that says, hey, all right, let me make sure that you straight. Hip hop used to have a bouncer at the door, to where they used to, you know what I'm saying, do a real good frisk down and make sure you used to have a certain type of knock. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo, open the door. Oh, come on in. Door. It's open already. It's open, nigga. Shut up, that me, y'all. Shut up. That me. But shut the fuck up. That was me, man. But that's what it is now. Now you can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just do it. Just come on through. Nobody, it's just whatever. And that was purposely done so that the reason why it's so easy to get in the door is because I'm going to tell you. Because now, the great infiltrator is inside. He runs the place. We didn't notice him when he walked in. But a couple months after he walked in, the bouncer was fired. The guard at the door was fired. The great infiltrator is now inside, and he's, you know what I'm saying, letting motherfuckers just come right in, because in here, this is the trap. This room is the trap. 9 times out of 10, once you come in here, you're not going up. You're going back out that motherfucker, but you're going back out that motherfucker in worse condition than when you walked in. Glokknine was no different. He never had a chance. The one thing that the great infiltrator did when he fired the guard from the door was he vet motherfuckers. He vet them to make sure that they had no knowledge. Made sure that they dropped out of high school. Made sure that they was a fucking clown and couldn't take care of their own business. He made it to where only the retarded people can come in so that he can maintain control. The easiest way to rule the people is to keep them dumb. So he came in and made sure that everybody in this motherfucker was less intelligent than he was. Very good plan. Very good plan. I have to give kudos where kudos are due. Very good plan. They won't be able to see what they're walking into. How this is not the place to be. They won't feel the vibe. They're not in tune with their, you know what I'm saying? They have no attachment to the ancestors or any type of spirituality to where they can feel, oh hell no, this something ain't right here. I'm gonna try next door. Because just by walking in this door and seeing what's going on, you should be like, oh fuck no, I'm gonna do this another way. But if there's one thing that we should see from this Glokknine situation, one thing is understand that I told you this was gonna happen. Not even a week after I say it, now it's taking place. And it's not about being psychic, it's about, this is simple math, this is addition. This plus this is gonna get you this. Simple math. There's no way that you can protect yourself and still be a law-abiding citizen and keep your, you know what I'm saying, reputation intact. Because the only way to come through this door is on that, let a nigga try me. And if you a nigga, understand, they'll let a bitch through and they'll let a motherfucking Lil Pump 6'9", Trippie Redd, they'll let them motherfuckers straight the fuck through. But just as soon as you had that skin tone of Bobby Smurda, don't get me started on that. But understand now. Understand where you at. You gonna have to get yours in blood, nigga. 6'9", them, they can right on down the road. It's all love. Every time they get in cuffs, they coming right up out that motherfucker. Just look at the sentences that are given. After a motherfucker get on, look at the sentences that are given and look at the fucking skin tone. You better start connecting motherfucking dots and watching patterns. Big Facts Podcast, I'm Consaco. Make sure you hit that PayPal. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love.